Hey guys, here with another episode of Trainer Confidential. We took a year off, or a year off. We took a week off for the holidays. I hope you had some good
Yeah,
New Year, and we got new bodybuilding shows coming up, so it's very exciting. It's all starting right now. So
2024. It is.
yes,
Hey, Happy
sir.
New Year, brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you. How was your New Year? I mean, how was your holidays?
Well, I, yesterday I had to, I came down with something and I was just a little out of sorts and stuff, and finally went to the clinic, had them check it out and stuff. I got tested positive for COVID, so
Yeah.
so I've been down a little bit, but I'm good to go now and stuff. I'm gonna still mask up tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and train clients. I'm gonna mask up. I'm not
Mhm.
symptomatic or anything like that, but I
Yeah.
am going to continue to mask up just for the clients and stuff. So.
So just a couple day thing. That's not bad.
Right, right. I already went through the brunt of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you lose your taste or anything like that?
I know I didn't. I didn't lose my
Did.
taste. I didn't
Is
even
that
lose my appetite.
have you had COVID yet? Is that the first time?
No, no, no. But the thing about if I'd have found out then, I would have been too much worried about it because I'm already vaxxed and boosted the whole nine
Yeah.
yards. So
Yeah. 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 Well, I had a little sickness too. It wasn't COVID.
yeah,
It was
I noticed that.
the
Yeah, the
RSVP
last time we
where
trained, yeah, you were
yeah.
sounding under the weather and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It was just like a lung thing. I lost my voice for a couple days and yeah,
Yeah,
so
man, and that's it's just sore throat. I was a little congested. It didn't really wasn't an issue until the body aches came. And that's
yeah.
your body just trying to get you to slow down.
Yeah. Yeah, you needed to rest, yeah. Okay, so in this episode, I wanted to go through some updates for the Arnold. This show is going to be there's a lot of hype in this show. There's a lot of reasons why. We got some wild cards guys in this show that haven't competed in the whole last year. At least three of them that I know of, if not more, might be four. But we got some guys that we haven't seen for a while, and they're gonna come out of the woodwork because nobody's really noticing them right now until I start showing you pictures.
Right.
So we got that. We got some big names up there. We got NexZilla. That this is his second show, I believe, that he's ever
As a
had right
pro,
here, a
yeah.
professional show. And I mean, he's just killing it right off the bat. I mean, the guy's got so much potential and uh well, so anyway, I'm gonna check him out. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna bring up share this. So I'll start with Samson. This is Samson's latest update. This is 1 day ago.
That's one day ago.
1 day ago, yeah. Yeah. So I think a lot of guys put
How how
2023
how, how far are we removed from the Olympia right now?
oh from the Olympia? Oh, what was
Yeah.
that November,
But he
December?
competed he competed after the Olympia too, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah, he did two shows after the Olympia.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. So he's got the Arnold, and I think the Arnold's in 9 weeks, I believe. 8 or 9 weeks. So it's coming
Okay.
up
We'll
here.
we'll we'll, we'll see what happens in 9 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, to me, he's looking the same as he did last update, which is phenomenal. Uh, I think with Samson, it's just the thing that, as long as he can stay full on stage, and he's gonna have this problem at this Arnold just like he did at the Olympia. They're gonna run him through the gauntlet because just there's good guys up there. The top five are gonna be damn good, and he's going to have to be posing a lot, so he's got to stay full the whole time and be, I think his conditioning is going to be on par. It has been. I mean, every show he does, he seems to get a little better. So, but there's going to be a point where he's going to plateau off, and I don't know when that's going to be. I don't think it's going to be at this Arnold. Maybe at this next Olympia. I'm not sure when he's going to plateau off, but there's going to be a point where he's going to plateau off, and just hope he hits his prime. Before that happens. Do you think he's pretty close to plateauing off? Or do you?
Well, I mean, as far as development goes, I mean, everything is about as developed as it can get. I
Yeah,
think with him, it's just refinement, detail, just polishing it up.
yeah,
You know,
yep,
I mean, this right here with him doing what he's doing now, we know that your muscles are full, the whole nine yards. We know you're a big guy and everything and stuff. But the thing we want to see is, are you going to bring more detail? And what I
yeah,
want to do is I want to see signs that is going to happen.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And right now he's fairly lean, you know. I mean, he's got what, 9 weeks
Yeah.
to get, just absolutely peeled, you know, and and still maintain his thickness, his
Yeah.
fullness, I should say.
Yeah.
but
So
I got a bold prediction about that Arnold Classic, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later on and stuff.
yeah. Yeah, hold that thought there on that one because I want to hear it too. Okay, I want to go to the next one. I want to go, and here's a wild card right here. Poland's head. So he did not compete last year. He had he just took the year off to get bigger, and he had some, I believe he had gyno surgery too, because he had some gyno going on. Took care
Okay.
of that. But I mean, now granted, he's covered in hair. This is a hairy ass dude here. You
Yeah.
take that hair away, look at that branch worn graininess he already has.
Yeah. Yeah. That's his conditioning. He's one of the grainy guys.
Yeah,
He is.
yeah,
You know.
yeah. And this is Milos's guy too. He changed once he started going through Milos. He definitely did a big change, I think. With
One of the things that I do see with him and stuff, and it's not really like glaring, but it's kind of obvious. I'm looking at one quad compared to the next quad.
Mhm.
There seems to be some asymmetry there.
Oh, really?
Can
Okay.
you see it?
Not in this shot as well. Yeah, I can on the right here.
Yeah, yeah, go there again. You see how round that one is? Now look on the other side. It may be the position of his feet too, but
That could be. It could also be he might use his PDs there too. It might be where the PDs go. I'm not sure. Let's see if we get another shot of that. I want to check that out. Okay, here's a back shot here.
yeah, it's harder to tell from the back though.
It is, yeah.
The
Huh.
structure's pretty good from the back though.
Yeah, I mean
I
he
wonder how
he
much he
had
weighs right now because his waistline is looking pretty good compared to
I don't know if it says here. It doesn't say here. I know he
okay.
he he was over 300 pounds when he started cutting down. I know that.
Okay.
So he's a big guy. He's a really big guy. And I think we showed, I think it was last week or the last video we did, we showed some videos on his strength. The guy's just he's just a brute. Strong as hell, big as hell.
Yeah, he comes from that he's in that branch Warren lineage. You just
Yeah.
looking at him,
Yeah.
you know.
So this is a threat. I mean, I still see Hottie taking the Arnold, and I see Samson coming in second if Hottie's able to go. But we got NexZilla too, but I mean, we got some wild cards in here. A lot can change, and we don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
yet. We don't know yet if Hottie NexZilla can even come yet. So to the Arnold. So
I think they'll be there.
now this shot, I don't really like his side tricep. He needs to suck in his gut and lift his
Yeah,
chest up a
well,
little bit.
and that front deltoid needs to come forward a little bit more too. So,
Yeah,
he needs to
yeah,
show a little bit more chest. And actually, what that does, that tends to taper the torso a little bit better too. So,
it does. Yeah, yeah, because he
yeah.
he looks really thick in the midsection, and that could be just an angle, but I believe Milos posted this one, this shot. So these pictures. Okay, I'm gonna go to Chupin next. We got one a back shot from Chupin. This was well, it was today, 7 hours ago. So we know what we're gonna expect from Chupin. Although his back shots isn't his best shot, I mean, in my opinion, it's not his best shot, but we know what to expect. We know he's gonna come in killing it, and he's angry. He wants that title back. And he so I'm excited to see what kind of damage he does on that stage if he can go. Which I don't see why he wouldn't be able to go.
I'm just kind of wondering how how often does he do pronated rows? Are all of his rows, are his hands inverted or are they pronated? I mean, because those pronated rows those are what hits between the rear delts. That's what gets between the shoulder blades and stuff. To
Hmm.
get that back detail with that back double arm bicep.
I
So
don't know the answer to that. I've watched him train quite a bit, and he doesn't, he does a lot of different stuff. But one thing about it, I don't know how often he actually trains with Hani because he is in the Middle East.
Right.
Honey's in Texas, isn't he, or something like that, or he's somewhere over here in
Somewhere, yeah. I thought it
Virginia.
was like California, but we'll see.
It might be, yeah. But he's over here in the States, so I know
Right.
Honey goes over there. He spent like quite a bit of time over there after the Olympia to go auction gym and went and trained with him and stuff. So I don't know how often they train together, but that'd be interesting to find out on what his technique is. I know he likes to lift heavy, but he
Right.
likes to be he likes to lift controlled, control the weight, and he likes to lift full stretch, full contraction. He's a very disciplined lifter that I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
How he is. So all right, I'm gonna go to NexZilla now. Lot of talk about NexZilla. So this closest one I found. This is December 22nd here. Uh let's start off in the beginning here. So he should be called Quadzilla, really.
Well, that one's already been taken, but
It's already been taken, yeah.
that's already been taken. So yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's got to have the biggest quads in bodybuilding. I don't know who do you know anybody that has had the biggest quads in bodybuilding history?
In history,
In history, yeah.
well, if you would say if you were to say relative to their size, I would probably say Tom Platz. But
Okay, relative, yeah. Okay.
you know,
Yeah,
but
I would say that.
Platt's legs aren't as big as Neckzilla's. That's but
No.
if as far as the ratio goes, they're pretty close.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. And Ramy's is pretty close too. Nexo's a little
Yeah,
taller than Ramy.
Ramy's quads are just off the charts.
Yeah. Now, NexZilla is taller than Ramy though, isn't he? I think he's a 6 foot guy, isn't he?
No. I think Ramy's taller than NexZilla
Oh, is that
by a
right?
lot. Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's not really that tall.
Oh, really?
Really.
Huh.
Take a look at him in the lineup.
Yeah, let me go over here and
Yeah, find him in the lineup. In a competitor's lineup. Yeah.
well, that picture right here, I could tell that guy's short anyway. So you're right, he's not very tall.
No, he's not that tall.
Huh. I figured he was a taller guy. See if we got we got any lineups here. Here we go.
Secret. Well, let me see.
Well,
Who's
here
that? You
there's
well,
Samson.
Samson is about Samson is what about 5'10"?
Yeah, he might not be
5'11"?
quite 6 foot because
Right.
Jack is taller, and Crizzo is taller than him. Crizzo is a 6 foot, 6'1" guy. So yeah, he might not. He's not 6 foot. Yeah, here's a perfect example right here. The back shots. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, because I'm calling this lineup, he was the shortest guy on stage.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm thinking, okay, maybe like a 5'9".
yeah. I think you're right. Yeah. Wow, man, look at that. Look at that side chest though. All right, so I want to show two more, and then I want to go into. So this is all we have on Delusa. He has not competed in a while. I don't see him. I don't see him in top three or nothing like that. But it's still we don't know. I mean, I don't know when this was. This could have been taken a lot longer ago than one day too. So I'm not really sure. He doesn't
Uh-huh.
post all that much.
Well, it's 9 weeks out. It's not bad for
Yeah.
9 weeks.
But when his last Olympia, he was a pretty top-notch bodybuilder. So we'll see what happens with him.
Yeah.
Uh, out here's Jacked. So this was 4 days ago. He don't do the privilege of doing a lot of posing videos, but I mean, kind of get the gist of it though.
Yeah.
He's gonna come in just like he always does.
Yeah.
So I don't ever worry about him. He just gets better and better. I mean, those delts, that's just
Yeah,
crazy.
His delta kicking pretty good and stuff.
Yeah,
I wonder how much he weighs there.
I don't know. I
Now
don't know.
there he looks like a 300 pounder.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah. I look at him there and I'm like, okay, when they say, he's 300 pounds, I think he's that on the off season, but I don't think he's that on stage.
No, I don't think so. Not on stage. No, no. But he's just one of those ones. He looks heavier than he probably is too.
Hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. All right,
It'd be interesting.
so that wraps that up. So you got some predictions.
Well, I got mad predictions.
Let's hear it.
I mean,
Let's
come
hear it.
on, with predictions, you're throwing some serious stuff out of the hat, but there may be a far-fetched possibility that it might have, So I'm thinking for this Arnold Classic, I think somebody's coming out of the woodwork
Yeah,
and getting this Arnold Classic, the Columbus Arnold Classic. Don't know whether it's gonna be Ramy. I don't know whether it's gonna be Phil Heath or something like that, but there's somebody's gonna, I guess they'll get a special invite. So it's gonna be a pretty big person,
yeah.
and I think they're gonna do the Arnold Classic.
Huh. I could see that happening. I mean, the prize money is a lot more. You know,
Yep.
I don't know if they're going to jump up from last year, but they might even jump up from last year because Arnold's getting to be pretty popular show. And with the lineup we have, I mean, they're raking in the money for the shows. So, what was it? It was like what 200 grand last year, right? Something like that.
I know it's 300.
300 grand. So
It's
that's
300
a
grand
chunk of
last year.
change
Yeah.
there.
300 grand last year. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that that's number one. And number two, and I'm just gonna throw it out there, might as well. Like I said, it's mad prediction. I think NexZilla is gonna be the next Mr. Olympia.
You told me that earlier, and I wouldn't have thought about that, but thinking about it, I could see that happening with him because he's got all the tools.
Right.
He just needs a little bit more time and
Yes,
concentration.
he's got to come in chiseled. I mean, just
And he's
chiseled.
only like 24 too, so
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I
So
mean?
this is so just to give you some motivation there, guy. That's all you just heard of here. That yes, NexZilla is going to be the next Mr. Olympia. That is my 2024 mad prediction.
How do you think if he's making it to the Arnold, how do you think he's going to do it to Arnold?
Don't have the foggiest idea. Don't care. It's just I know Mr. Olympia, you know, because he's gonna have to contend to whoever this mystery contestant is going to be
Yeah,
coming out of the woodwork. Like I said, it could be Phil, it could be
Nick Walker.
Ramy, it could be, some other
Yeah,
name
yeah.
that if they come in and if they come in nice and sharp and stuff, not saying they will win it, but they'll definitely make a splash. But I
Well,
think I think I think somebody's coming out of either retirement or we haven't seen them in a while and they're gonna come in, they're gonna do really well.
if Nick Walker joined the Arnold right now, he's shredded. He's stage ready. He has been all year pretty much, and his hamstring deal has been taken care of. If he joined the Arnold, what do you think would happen then? What kind of damage you think he would cause?
Oh, I would say absolute that at worst case scenario, absolute failure on his part would be third.
Third, yeah,
He'd be top three.
yeah,
He'd be top three. That's absolute worst case scenario.
yeah, yeah. He's gonna knock some people out though. He's totally gonna knock some people out.
Yeah.
Would you still have Hottie in first?
For the yeah.
Or,
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. But it depends on this mystery person though.
yeah. Boy, that's got me thinking I mean, Phil Heath, let's talk about Phil Heath for a second. I mean, he's big. He's been training. I think there was a period of time he wasn't training there but he's got some size on him, and it's like, and he's retired.
Yeah,
So
and when you listen to him talk and stuff, he's not gonna go for anything that's not gonna have some money in it.
yeah, no, he's up. Yeah, he's about the money.
And so the thing about it is this: it's bigger than the smaller shows, like the New York Pro and the Texas Pro and stuff like that. You know, it's bigger than those shows.
Mm,
But it's not the Olympia. I mean, if he came back to the Olympia, I don't know what his prospects would be. But for the Arnold is big enough to where it's got a big paycheck.
yeah, yeah,
And you know the level, you know, I mean, if he really dials it, it could it could be interesting.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that.
He's been training with Hani lately. I've seen a couple videos of him training with Hani.
But like
So
I said, this is my mad predictions now.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
What
This
about
is
Ramy?
mad.
Let's go to Ramy now. So Ramy had some medical issues that he took care of. He wasn't in the Olympia. So he's getting some stem cell research or some stem cell replacement stuff done. Because he had some atrophy in the back in the tricep area and stuff like that. He never retired and he didn't say he
Right,
was done. So when is
right.
he going to come back? Do you think it might be a surprise, or like you said, maybe he's the one coming for the Arnold? I mean,
He could. I mean, he's looking really good.
he doesn't have to win a show to go to the Olympia because he's already been a Mr. Olympia. So
Right.
so he's already got a shoe in for the Olympia. Now, has he ever done an Arnold?
I think he did.
Think he did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He did
Didn't he do it
one,
last
right?
year? I think he did one. I think he did it last year.
Oh, he did. You're right. You're right. He
Yeah.
did. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, he did
Mhm.
but before that, did he do it Arnold before that?
I can't remember.
Hmm.
I can't remember. But all I'm saying, watch out.
Yeah,
Somebody's coming out of the woodworks
I
for
like
that
that.
Arnold Classic.
I want to see what happens.
I think they'll rain on a few parades. That's what I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Okay, so we're about out of time. I wanted to go through because it's the start of the year. I want to go through your plans. What are your plans for shows this year?
Well, I mean, I'm still recovering this elbow, and like I said, I kind of powered down a little bit and stuff. I just want to see what the schedule was for next year. I know there are four Masters Pro shows that do have 60 divisions. So the E Cup is bringing it back. I don't know if I want to do the Worlds again. I may go to Chicago. I may go to Florida. So
I like
and
the idea of the E Cup.
well, yeah, I'm definitely doing that one.
Yeah,
And then I know I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the Worlds because I really feel I need to nail that. I don't want to power down with a second and a third.
yeah,
I'm gonna see if I can do what I did the year before last and take both of them.
yeah.
I'm gonna give that a shot this year and then do the E Cup. And then next year, check that schedule out. And I want to do something other than those two shows. I want to do all of the Masters Pro 60 shows that there are. That's my goal.
I
So the
like
following year,
that.
I'm probably just gonna be in Florida, and I'll be in Chicago, and I'll probably be someplace else.
Nice. Yeah, you'll be all over the place. I
Mhm.
like that. That's a good idea. That's good because you'll be fully healed and your elbow, your triceps coming along, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
it's coming along. Yeah, as a matter of fact, can you see this? They did
I
a pretty
can.
decent job on it, actually.
I can see the scar, but just barely.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, it looks
barely,
good. And your
barely.
arms,
Yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
seem to lose any size
Yeah,
or anything.
I'm driving my orthopedic surgeon. I'm driving him crazy and stuff. But the thing I tell him, look, doc, I take what my body gives me. I'm not gonna be I'm not crazy here. You know what I mean? You know, I'm taking what my body gives me. And right now it's pretty decent. I'm
Is he
able to train
upset?
on it.
Is he upset that you're training?
Well, he's like, where I am right now, people normally aren't there till about another 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
And I was like, okay, I get it, I get it. But like I said, I'm not going to do anything that's going to set it back or anything like
yeah.
that.
And you haven't either. So I know that. So it's like, I mean, yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's one of the things I do for a living. I mean, I rehab people. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Well, post rehab actually.
yeah,
And so that it's that's I'm going to apply it to myself.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like that game, and I like the Emerald Cup idea and the Worlds because I know one thing about you, you like redemption. So and once you got that, you're moving along.
Yeah, I was
So
I was kind of prior to this, I was thinking, I'm kind of out there, and it's like, but once that schedule came out and stuff, and I saw the dates and I got them locked in, my war calendar's already up and stuff. So And today I was, I changed my off season diet. Okay, my base calories are back up again, and so the carbs are back in,
Nice,
and
nice.
so that's going to fill me out mainly because I'm getting glycogen back in the muscles and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I was going protein and vegetables for a while because I felt no need. I didn't think I had to get up to like 225, 230 or anything like that. So
yeah,
I've been running around about 215, somewhere around in there, and so now, like I said, I'm putting the carbs back in. I'll probably I'll probably fill out just a little bit before I get started. Because right now, from the E Cup, I'm 17 weeks out. Only need about 12 weeks to get ready. So between now and the 12-week mark, I'm going to kind of fill out a little bit.
yeah, yeah. I agree. And
Mhm.
if yeah, I'm also doing that show, and we got another
Yep,
client
you
friend of
are.
ours, Dan, that's doing that show. So there's gonna be three
Yep.
of us doing it. So that'll
Three
be
three
pretty cool.
amigos, man.
I hope
Mhm.
I hope that they have pro, and I'll probably be doing classic again. So I'll probably be a 2 day guy. But uh, they had I believe they had the amateur and the pro. The pro and the amateur are right next to each other, so we should be backstage at the
Yeah, the
same
pro's
time.
going to be on. Yeah, the pro's on Friday this time.
Yeah, yeah. So and you actually go first, don't you?
I guess so. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
And so I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that as a to prep for the worlds. So
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. That's your pre-show right there. I like that. I
right,
like that.
right, right.
So yeah, exciting year. We got a lot going on. I'm going to probably, well, if financially, if I can do it, I want to do nationals this year, for sure. So those are my game plans. Emerald Cup for sure, because I want to win that one. Left a bad taste in my mouth. I got third the last 2 years in a row, so I don't want third again.
Right.
So I got to see what I can do about that, and I feel pretty confident about that if I get there. I don't see that being an issue anymore. But yeah, so I mean that's all we can do. It's a new year, new goals, new things to do. So yeah, just keep on doing what we do every day.
Yeah, it's time to go to work. Like I said, you get the schedule down, you get everything set up because it takes longer than the allotted time to actually get ready for a show.
Yeah, yeah,
It really
yeah.
does.
And that's one thing I'm probably going to do this time is I'm really going to start my prep 16 weeks out, but not with the cardio. It's more or less changing my diet over a little bit. Not having the free meals and stuff like that. But I want to, 16 weeks out, I think I kind of want to get centered. And that way, 12 weeks out, probably hit cardio maybe 12 weeks out or something like that. I don't know.
That's what I'm gonna do 12 weeks out.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm about 215, 212 right now. I'm thinking before I hit, I'll probably about 217, 218.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm just gonna do a clean bulk, and then go from there.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm excited to see how much of a difference I'm gonna be from last year because I know I've done a lot in this year. So
You have we have we you put in the work and stuff, and
yeah,
and it's gonna we're gonna I always say a good season starts with a great off season.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
does.
And I broke past my plateau weight wise too, so which is cool. So now I'm around 250, which last year I wasn't, I think I was 230 when I started my prep, something like that.
Mhm.
So but I'm very lean too, so I know I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be a
Right.
lot heavier on stage. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty
being,
lean.
being being behind has never been one of your issues.
No, no. And that's the problem. I dropped the weight too quick too. So it's like, 12 weeks, really, I probably need 8 weeks, but it's more of a mental thing, I think. And I think I'm pretty good at kind of hovering, with throwing in a cheat meal here and there or whatever. Once I get down there,
Right.
it seems to work out pretty good so
Right.
far what we've been doing. So
Yeah.
I just like that wiggle. I like that wiggle room though. I like that wiggle room. So it's kind of why I like the 12 weeks. Well, I
Yep.
think that's all we got for today. Happy New Year to you and everybody else, and thank you guys for watching. And yeah, like and subscribe. And yeah, this is a new year, guys. You can make it do what you want it to do. So it's kind of
Let us know what your plans are for the year.
Yeah, we want to know that too. Yeah, what shows you're gonna do, or if any, or what your thoughts are on the mad predictions. Because I I like that. So I didn't come up with any, but I'm gonna come up with some next
Yes,
video though.
I need, yeah, I need some predictions from you. I got
Yep.
mine written down and stuff. So when those things happen, you
Yep.
know, hopefully we'll say, wow, that really happened, huh?
Well, those predictions I could see happening. So yeah, totally. I could see NexZilla taking the Olympia. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
these are all possibilities, and I think you'd probably be the first to said it too. I know a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people have said that he's going to win Olympia. We all know that's going to happen because he's only 24 years old. But
Yep.
this year, you'd be the only guy that said that so far. So that'd be yours. All right, you guys have a good night. Have a good night, Donnie.
All right, man.